started. Logging on to CubeCraft. Hopefully CubeCraft decides to, work. I don't know if you knew, but last stream, it did not like me. CubeCraft had decided that you do not get to play Bedwars. Very unfortunate. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm sleepy. I'm very sleepy. I should laptop. That's what a good YouTuber would do. I'm so easy to forget things. That is not how you phrase it. So easy to forget things it's easy for me to forget things. There we go. I'm talented. I'm just so good. All right, laptop. What sound was that? The sound of the laptop with the sound of this? I don't know. Why is it a picture of salt? Yep. Okay, cool. There we are. Gotta go to YouTube. Doing this, I'm multitasking, alright? I'm really good at multitasking. Clearly, I'm just the most talented man. Just the most talented. Please, no one go after me while I am trying to simply look to see if I can, have YouTube render. Please. That's Magician. That's Magician. That is not me. Again, why does it show the horse before me? How dare it? I mean, the person does have more subscribers. I mean, it's kind of fair, but whatever. Oh, wait, I have enough items. I'm so observant. Super observant. Aw, yeah, here we go. We got stuff. I should have been paying attention. At least I can see the stream. There we go. We can see chat. I now hopefully can be capable of responding to chat. Hopefully, potentially, maybe. I don't know. Let me scroll down on this so I can actually view it all the way. And we got all the items we need. Yeah. Bedwars. We're getting closer to leaderboards, man. We're actually getting closer. I mean, we're far away. We're far away. From the beginning, I looked through Discord messages and stuff yesterday, and I had to scroll for quite a while when I found halfway to the leaderboards, and it just shows me, at 649 wins or something, and here we are. We have to get more than that. We have to get 900. It's like a 50% increase. No. What are you gonna do? Okay. What was that supposed to do? That's not how you do a Neo. I feel like no one knows how to do a Neo. He left the game before he even made it to the void. Incredible. He made sure I didn't get that final kill. What a jerk. How dare he stop me from getting a final kill. No, you don't need a tower or something like that. Alright, that's not necessary. That's not necessary. I don't care to even deal with you, man. No. This is awkward. I'm really good at the game. Leave me alone. Yeah. Yeah, I just was surprised by the fact that, oh yeah, halfway to the leaderboards, and it shows me at only 600 wins. Oh, those were the days. Now we're most of the way to the leaderboards, and we're 900 away. Oh my gosh, how things have changed. So many wins to get, man. Oh my gosh. Hopefully we don't get any more, nonsense of disconnecting us from the game. That would be unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Oh no, I have this changed. Oh, I hate everything now. No. Okay, I did a stream and I changed my settings because, I had to. What are these settings? I don't know. That's different, right? Am I just insane or something? I feel like that's different. I mean, most of that seems the same, but I don't remember those buttons at the bottom. I don't remember those at all. I remember them being different. Oh well. What am I to do? And bed defense. That flipping the B in bed does not exactly support anything besides an early grave. This is supposed to be something you rise out of in the morning, not something that you rise out of in an apocalypse, so it's a bit of a difference. Zombie's bed versus an alive person's bed. Oh well. Did I see a bridge? I did. Purple. Okay, Purple. I guess I'm gonna go after you. If you're showing signs of activity, then I have to go after you. It's like if alien life forms show any sign of existence, I'm gonna have to invade them. Sure, it might be a whole planet away, and Purple's bed has been broken by Yellow. Wow. That is wild that literally everyone is moving. Okay. This is going to be an intense round. Good to know. I have to look everywhere all at once. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Thank you. Ooh, his monkey skills are pretty good. Damn. Damn. Oh, God. Ah! Oh, I am still alive. I am still alive. I'm not dead. I'm out of here. I am out of here. Wait a second. I don't like how far that jump is. I am out of here. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. These players are good. What? They're never good. They're almost always garbage, but for some reason this time he's actually decent. Out of here. Out of here. Out of here. Okay, go, 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 go. 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 Hold on. I know what to look at. I know what to look for. I know what to look for. I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool. Go back to base. Go back to base. We know what to do. We know what to do. We know what to do. Everyone here is good. Everyone in this game is actually decent at the game, which is something I'm not expecting, man. Like, the players actually have skill? What? Incredible. And that means we have to try a little bit harder. We have to get to everyone. We have to get diamonds because this is a skilled match. This is a skilled players match. All right. Good to know. I want to destroy yellow. That's something I want to do. I don't think red's going to be going after my base. I find that unlikely. We can take care of yellow while he's just wandering around. Let's do that. I would assume it's terracotta. That is correct. That was a valid assumption I made. It was also an accurate assumption I made. Alright, red's getting stacked. Let's make sure he's going to distract yellow or something. Or not. He doesn't have to distract yellow. I'm focusing so hard right now, man. My concentration is at an all-time max. Nope. I have regen, fool! I have regen! Haha! Haha! I have regen! Regen, that's right! Regen! Yeah, what are you gonna do? Oh, yeah. We are so good! Did we get all the final kills, too? I think we might have, once we get this guy. No, he didn't want us to get the last final kill. Oh my gosh. Everyone that round was decent. I mean, the red guy was probably the easiest target, and of course you go for most skilled and then finish with the least skilled, because otherwise you're leaving the chance for the good players to destroy me. I'd rather win. I only accept myself winning. There's no one else allowed to win the game. I didn't leave this game. Why did I not leave? It's Venice. Why would I stay? That was a bad choice. Why did I stay in Venice? No. This was foolish of me. Venice is not a map I would intentionally play. I don't know why I made this decision. I don't know why. But apparently I just lost all capabilities of thinking. I'm pretty sure that's usual for me, of not being able to think. I'm pretty sure I don't have any brain cells within my cranium. No, that is just peanut butter and jelly. That is what that is what my brain is made of right there. That's what composes it. Composes my thoughts. Here we go. We got armor at least. I'm not a fan of yellow just passing by here. Like, what are you doing over there? Also, why are you so low to the ground? Oh, there's a platform. Okay, I don't play on this map. I don't know where everything is. I don't like Venice. Venice is not a good map. No. No, it is a bad map. The horrors that is this place. No. It is scarred ground. Alright, let's go after yellow, I guess. Let's check on the diamonds. There's maybe someone crouched on it. No, no one's crouched on it. Okay. I was wrong. Here we are. We're good at parkour. And looking around. Nope. Nope. Why would you go this way? I have no idea why. I literally have no clue why you would ever go that way. Oh, wow. Well, that was almost awkward for me. I could have lost. Fortunately, I didn't. This was completely because of skill and not because of dumb luck, obviously. Let's just try and grief his bridge a little bit, so it's a little bit more challenging for him to cross it. I'm so bad at speaking. Whatever. And your bed is broken. Deal with it. What are you gonna do? I don't know, man. What? What? Why would you do that to Light Blue? I have no idea why Light Blue would... Hello, Blue. Welcome to the stream. I have no idea why Blue would even do that, but you know what? It was their choice, and I'm fine with them making a decision. Anyways, I wanted to just troll you a little bit here, but unfortunately, you didn't want me to do such. But fortunately, I do have a solution. And it's called breaking the bed, because you don't have a say. Can you play? We're not going to be doing duos. We can do lucky blocks. And incredible. He has jumped off the map. I'm just too good at video games. I'm just so good. No, we're not playing Greece. Greece, no. Greece, place, pretty nice. The dueled, no way. Yeah, no way for duels, alright. I'm just too good at duels, man. Yeah. Birthplace of, not philosophy, birthplace of democracy, Greece, pretty nice, but, the map, not great. The oil is, you know, useful skin and, I guess, a byproduct. Not a fan of when it catches a flame, though, so, Greece overall, negative rating. Alright. Must get wood. Must get wood. Yeah. That way we can just have the classic defense. I see a wool defense on blue. And we're gonna have a wood... And he fell off the map. He fell off the map. And purple fell off the map. Red, are you gonna follow suit? If you see someone else jump off a cliff, are you gonna follow them as well? You know, why does no one play on Realm? People are on the Realm right now, by the way. There's about 5 people on Meow's Realm. So... Here we are. Yeah, Meow, Theo, and a couple others are all on the Realm right now. Meow's live streaming on the... Why? A bunch of people... Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Your wide swing was not nearly wide enough for that purple. What was that? Purple just started rushing me. What the heck, man? What's that for? What did I do to you? What did I do to you, Purple? All right. That is uncalled for. Out of here. Get sent off the map. Fool. No! I tried to move backwards like, oh, I know what to do. Never mind. Remember, all blocks in Minecraft are in fact ice. I'm so bad. That was such a fumble. Like, I'm so bad. That was horrible of me. Alright, we're gonna make sure Purple's eliminated though, so he can't be a threat anymore. Go, go, go. Remember to go to the side. And... nope, that was a very weak strafe you did in the end there. Imagine you play versus someone and then they come to watch your stream. I get stream sniped is what you're saying. Nope, nope. I have chainmail armor. There's no world where that works. I mean, it almost worked actually, but it wasn't going to happen. Alright, it was not going to happen. I don't have to be a tortoise this round. I don't have to be. Well, hello there. I walked backwards on accident. I'm really talented. And break the bed. Please say broken time. Yes, I'm so good at video games. So good at video games. Yeah, alright, Red. Last player. Time for the ultimate 1v1. Who will come out on top? Who will come out on top? I don't know. Maybe it'll be me. I hate this player. I am better? I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Were you sick or something? And I just forgot somehow? I would feel bad if I forgot that. That would be a little bit awkward if I forgot. What? Well, hello there. Hello. How would you like to do some PvP, Red? Well, guess what? You might have destroyed something in the past. Well, guess what? There's no more of that. Wait a second. This is awkward. I have to break the defense. Wait a second. This is way faster if I break that wool instead. And this is wood. I don't need to break terracotta. Nope. What are you gonna do? No. The answer is always no. Wait a second. No, you're getting stabbed. I'm so bad at aiming? Okay. Hello, welcome to the stream. I saw you last time. It was fun dueling. Duels are a lot of fun, man. And this player has been eliminated. GG. Next round. Not Greece, though. Never Greece. Also, something I should probably mention is, so... there was a power outage. I wasn't sure I was going to stream today, but the power came back on, which is lovely. So there was a storm, and I now have photos of the tree in the backyard with a bunch of lightning damage. So, you know, that's terrifying. And by terrifying, I mean mildly concerning. Mildly concerning, I mean the tree is like, what, 80 meters tall, so giant. It's way taller than the building, and it sits at the low midpoint of a hill. You know, it's just a bit of a tall tree. It's basically short. Basically a short tree, I'd say. Yeah, not a tall tree. No. It's just enormous. It's enormous. I don't think it's gonna fall or anything, but it does put it at concern because, you know, lightning striking a tree is not good, and I see massive cracks on it that are a couple feet long, so that's not great. But it puts a concern if there's like another storm, which it looks like there's going to be another storm tomorrow. So if lightning strikes it again, that can be concerning. So I don't think anything bad is going to happen, though. Very unlikely. Unlikely, but it needs to be taken care of at some point. At some point, it needs to be looked at. Here we go. Yeah, just during the stream, we're gonna hear the sound of a massive crunch as the tree collapses my way. I'm gonna be like, all right, that thing is probably a couple tons, and by probably I mean most certainly. And with that much force, yeah, that's able to deal damage. Luckily, leaves are pretty good at slowing things down. But even that big of a tree ain't gonna be slowed down enough, man. Wee. Hello, light blue. It seems you have a bed. Unfortunately, that is a temporary problem for you. Nope. That is awkward. Awkward. I didn't successfully do those things, but whatever. We're gonna pretend I am perfect at this game because my ego wants to say that. Alright. Blood. And eliminated. I'm so good at video games, by the way. Do subscribe. Talented. Talented. The precision required. The incredible precision that went behind that move. It's just a technique only for the elites, man. You wouldn't understand. I don't think I can explain that one. It takes years of dedicated practice to fall off the map in such an embarrassing way. Years. First time seeing me fall? Well, I've fallen plenty of times. Don't worry, it's going to happen several more times during the stream. Alright, sir, I'm going to just break your bed. Bed is removed. And so is his face. This time we're going to place the block in advance. That way we don't fall. Because that would be awkward. I don't have enough wool to actually make it to this man's bed, do I? Oh, hello there. You have a bridge. I do. Wait a second. This is the same player. Why would I bother with this? You think I'm going to just let you do something? Wrong. No, I'm just going to jump this way. No, get denied. That did not go well for him. Most certainly did not. And victory. And we win. Next round. Huzzah. Huzzah, we're just really good. We're just really good. Why is he in this game again? I guess that's bad luck for him. Free wins for me. I can't easily check. It's usually visible. I can usually see who's in the game, but no, it's not allowed. I'm not allowed to see who's immediately in the game. No, that was denied. Instead, I have to press an extra one button to see who's in the game. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. What if suddenly one of the admins of Minecraft joins? I wouldn't be able to tell. I'd have to press another button, and that's just too much effort. I wouldn't know. I mean, I wouldn't know already, but it would be extra work. How am I supposed to figure it out? And bed defense mostly made. Here we go. And this defense is completed, except for this one block, because for some reason CubeCraft has decided, specifically light blue, gets to deal with the disadvantage of not being able to place a block anywhere back here. Why? Why is that not a thing? I don't understand. What happened? I can understand here. What? What? What do you mean you can place a block there, but you can't place one there? What? Yes, you can place one right next to your generator, but not, next to the bed. Called a hunch. I think the offset was improperly calculated. Okay, so he went back to his bed already. Well, unfortunately for you, sir, that's not going to do you much good. Ow. Well, he's dead. Now to eliminate yellow. Is that way faster? Probably not. Let's just use the bridge. We don't have many blocks anyway, so it's probably a good idea we just use the bridge. And alright, yellow. It is time for the deathmatch to begin. I don't know why I wasn't allowed to break that block, but you know, it's fine. You don't need to worry about me, by the way, sir. You don't need to worry. I am not a concern. I am not a concern here. No. No, I am not a concern. You placed TNT. What was that meant to do for you? And you have been defeated because you cannot get to me in time and damage me off of this platform. But I can break the bed in time. And victory. Wait, I missed. Oh, this is awkward. Yeah, just keep swinging. It did not work. Victory! We're not playing Venice. No. No. And it's time for the next round. Hey, plenty of players are online right now. That's nice. Who are we up against now? I can't see immediately. This is a scam. This is why I should never change my settings. Oh, hey, Meow's on. Changing my settings is just a pointless thing. I've decided that changing my settings ever, unless it is to remove an update, is something I should never do. I don't see any reason, because now I can't immediately see who is on. This was a scam, alright? I was tricked. I was tricked into using regular settings. It was a trick. A trap. A betrayal. Alright. I don't know who I'm up against. No one to worry about, though. Maybe Red is something to worry about. You better not be rushing me, Red, because I'm super slow for some reason. I don't know why I'm so slow right now, but I am. So it would be very rude to rush me. Fortunately, I'm almost prepared to withstand the power of a rush. That being right now, I am now strong enough because I have chainmail armor. Deal with it. That's the strongest armor in the game. I've never heard of iron armor. It does not exist. It requires diamonds. Diamonds are worthless. They're good for regen and sharpness. That's all I know it to be good for. They're not good for anything else. There's no such thing as a good purchase other than those two things with diamonds, alright? Unless you have more than 20 diamonds. And Red Team's bed has been broken by Light Blue. And he has also been eliminated. Let's go after Light Blue in that case. Hold on, I'm improperly aligned. Wee. Alright. Nope. Get denied. Get denied, son. Ha, ha, ha. You cannot survive. And what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? You're going to run up there, aren't you? Well, good news is I don't have to worry about that. Hold on, I accidentally gave him a little bit of extra room here, which is a little bit awkward. Alright, let's see where he went. He completely avoided me because I was taking too long. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I am a fool. I'm a fool. Good to know. I made a mistake. Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that didn't work out for you now, did it? Uh-huh. Yeah. And defeated. Mwahaha. You have not been able to prevail against me. That felt too extreme. But we won, and that has to be celebrated. I say we won, even though we technically haven't yet. There is, another player, but I don't see him being alive for much longer. That's just not something I see happening. Hello. Yeah, I have regen. This is not happening. You can keep trying, sir. I don't support the idea, but you can indeed keep trying. Alright, your bed is broken. Yep. Victory! Next round. We're not playing Venice. No. No, not Venice. Never Venice. This is a bad... This is bad. How close are we to being, on the leaderboards? We're very far, I know that. So, plus 3, 18. 818 wins away. Nice. 818 wins. Yeah, that's lovely. Unless I accidentally skipped to 100, which is entirely possible, knowing how bad I am at basically everything. But I'm hoping I did not skip over, an entire 100. That would be a little bit awkward. But I don't think I did. And charging in. Give me a good map, please. This is a good map. Good. Good. There's only one good map design type. That was run on for a while. There's a lot of pauses in it. Made it sound like the sentence ended. And it kind of did until I remembered to continue the sentence. I pause way too often. I'm a good YouTuber, alright? Pauses build anticipation. You're waiting to hear what I'll say next as I, stop to breathe and think about what I'm going to say. What will I say? I don't know what I'm going to say, man. I never know what I'm going to say. I could randomly go off on a tangent about, tuberculosis or something. I don't even think that's going to be a great subject. It sounds very uninteresting. I don't have much of a good way to describe it. It also sounds too dark. And I lack knowledge. It's, I don't know. What kind of history do I remember? Liberty ships used to take over a year to build, and now they take a few days during World War II. All right, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Of course, I can always talk about random history. That's the greatest thing to talk about. Yes, because I'm so good at history. I did not do poorly at history at all. Don't check my work. No. And crossing to here. Let's see. Is anyone doing stuff? It looks like light blue wants to do stuff. Unfortunately for them, I don't care for them to do stuff. You can get hit with an iron sword repeatedly. I'm pretty sure I just knocked him off the map, hopefully. He did not die, so I'm going with he didn't fall. How did you not die? That's kind of awkward. Oh wait, you were not going over to my island. That's also awkward. You might have the low ground, but I have more health and a better sword. That kind of outperform. I don't know. It's better stats. And your strafe means nothing to me, sir. Nope. Wide swing doesn't matter, sir. Does not matter. And we have a bridge. What are you gonna do about it? Nope. I'm not falling off the map, man. I'm not falling. Deal with it. I will stare you in the face. Oh, that was awkward. And walk into my sword. Thank you. Very polite of you. And time to deal with purple. This game is essentially over. And don't fall. That would be awkward. Slightly embarrassing. And alright, purple. You're not going to get to your bed in time. Why does everyone have a wool defense? I mean, this might have terracotta behind it, but it is wood. Wood and wool. Both are very flammable. And he jumped off the map on accident. I'm just too good at video games, man. How do you even jump off the map there? I don't know. But he managed to do it anyways, and I'm proud of him. I'm proud of any extra work of, hitting him 3 times. But he saved me a little bit of effort. I still can't see who's in the game? Bruh. This is a scam. Why do I even play this game if I can't immediately see? Because I have to press a singular extra button. One button. Too much effort, man. Too much effort. I should change to the other texture pack where I only have to press one button. The good old days. Also known as, yesterday, but those were the good old days. Just one day ago. Here we go. What is yellow and red? Alright, we got the battle between, McDonald's and McDonald's, so that's going to be interesting. Or ketchup and mustard, or, I don't know. A good color combination? And, apparently, yellow has won. So we're going to go after yellow. And first I need to actually have equipment. Is he going to go after red? No, he's just dancing around, looking at stuff. He's smelling the roses. Very nice. It must be relaxing to just jump around, smell roses, do all that fun stuff. Well, unfortunately, he doesn't get to do any more of that because I'm going to, stab him in the face and he won't be able to smell anymore. Not having a nose is kind of gonna, destroy his ability to do such. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's at his base. Oh, that's awkward. Hello there. This is a little bit awkward, but, how would you like to, fall off the map or something? I would love that. I'm holding diamonds for some reason, but whatever. Oh, this is awkward. I didn't mean to place blocks there. What is this? Ah! Ah! Nope. I am really good at video games. So good. Ah! I didn't almost miss that jump. Hi, Red. You're not gonna stab me, are you? I mean, as soon as you're standing still, you're probably not. So, thanks, I guess. Alright, Purple, you did help me. I just didn't want you to help me, but you did help me. It's time to repay that favor of yours by breaking your bed and also going to your shop and buying stuff because I want regen and your shop offers it. I mean, every shop offers it, but your shop is also a part of that list of all shops, so... Alright, Red, you're the last player. I'm going to deal with you now. Whee! Do I need to charge after you? Absolutely not, but I will anyways. I have no idea why this player keeps standing still. He's just like a groundhog, frozen by the fear of his own shadow, except it's not a shadow, it's me! Which is far more terrifying. I mean... Look at me. Terrifying. I almost was misaligned. I mean, I was misaligned, but it didn't cause anything. Alright, Red, this is the end of you. Or not. He can just sprint away suddenly. It's not going to help him, though, because we hit him in the back. Voila. I love the fact that sprint speeds are slightly different, but depending on how many times you sprint jumped. So we got to have more speed than him, which is... Alright, next round. We gotta win all the Bedwars, mans. We gotta get on the leaderboards. I want the leaderboards. If we get 200 more wins, yeah, if we get 200 more wins, I can be where I was like a year ago. Jeez, actually, oh my gosh, it was like over a year. That's crazy. Of being 601 wins away from the leaderboards. Incredible. I think it was 649 though, so that's easier. Gotta stretch. That's when I was halfway to the leaderboards, and then it changed. Of course it did. That was a massive voice crack. Okay. Oh, hi, Yellow. I'm hoping you're not going to go after me. That would be rude. Nah, he's just going after diamonds. He seeks wealth. Was this Catwoman collecting all the diamonds? You a diamond thief? Well, guess what? This is my property. Those are my diamonds. You're robbing from me. And I am going to, provide consequences for your actions. I am going to be the one dealing them out. I am judge, jury, executioner. I am all of those things. I am the enforcement. I am all of it. Deal with my power, Yellow, who is on... I wouldn't know what team. That's right. I'm intelligent. Whatever. We'll figure out who they are soon enough. He's gotten like 20 diamonds so far. That is a lot of diamonds this man has gotten. Not a fan. Not a fan. That's a lot of diamonds. That is dangerously wealthy. That did not work out for you, by the way. No, it did not. If you got the counter, you would have been able to do stuff probably, but unfortunately, you did not do that. Well, fortunately for me, and unfortunately for you. Deal with it! Wait, you think you can get a counter on me? No. You do not. What are you gonna do? That was probably a bad position for you, I'm gonna be honest. That was not great. And... destroyed. Ha ha ha. He was pretty good at wide swings. He was pretty good, but his counters could have used a little bit of work. little bit of work. You gotta always give them some constructive criticism. I don't know why I always do that. It's just the first thing I think of. I'm too supportive, man. I'm always like, all right, so here's what you could have done better. You did very good, but there were some things to improve upon. I'm like a teacher. Except I teach by stabbing people in the sword, and I don't even actually offer the education. I just make comments. I'm a Reddit poster, is what it is. I don't even have Reddit. I become a Reddit poster without having Reddit. It's beautiful. It's the circle of life. I don't even think that's part of the circle of life. No way it is, but somehow it happened. Alright, whatever. I guess that's life. I still can't see who's going on. I'm just too used to being able to press the pause button and see. Or it's not even a pause button, it's just the menu button. I'm intelligent. And seeing who's on, but no, it's not a thing here. And it also wouldn't have worked, seeing as we can see who joined here, and I was the first player. It took me way too long to... Okay. Alright, red is left. I'm just too intimidating, man. Too intimidating. I'm frightening. That's what it is. People take one look at this face, and they're gone. Alright. Give me the iron. I mean, it's gonna give me iron, but whatever. But yeah, I have to upload a video today. That's what I should do, except it feels like I might be uploading the video late. I already recorded and edited it. Those two words don't work together. Edited and it. They just blend too easily. Whatever. Not too big of a deal. I already made the video. I should definitely publish that. I can't publish it now because I'm live streaming, but I enjoy live streaming. It's fun. And items. We just gotta wait a few seconds more. Okay, time to destroy the world. Everyone must burn. Everyone must burn. They are on my property. This is my property. These are my mushrooms. That was my mistake to place those blocks like that, but I own that too. I own my mistakes, man. Is that a misrepresentation of the word own? Yes, but I don't care. Oh gosh. You know what? This is a little bit awkward, but I think we can work our differences out. And by work our differences out, I mean you worked out a way to jump off the map while I'm breaking your bed, and I will just let you do that, right? Are you gonna do anything? Are you gonna just run around in a circle? You're not exactly hidden, by the way. And goodbye. That was probably not the best choice of positions to go into, but he made that choice anyways. I'm not sure why. I'm so good. I'm really talented, alright? That's what that was. That was pure talent, not luck, and he fell off the map. I'm just so good at this game, man. Unbelievably good. He walked off the map. Why? Because I Jedi mind tricked him into it. Good choice. What was that? I don't even know, man. I don't even know, but they're still playing more rounds, which is interesting choice, seeing as they intentionally jumped off the map. But, okay. I would, usually recommend that you don't continue playing if you intentionally jumped off the map. That's a sign to stop playing, man. It's a sign to stop playing. Alright, who are you up against? I have to tap an extra button. How horrible. Yeah. And we have enough defense to make. We're gonna have such a good win-lose ratio once we get on the leaderboards, man. Then people will respect me. Then people will finally respect me. Go, yeah, he's respectable. He has a good win-lose ratio, and he's on the leaderboards. That's the sign of someone who's incredible. Yeah, we look up to you now, man. You did a good job. Finally, people will say, yes, you go, man. Yeah, but that's never gonna happen. But I can dream. I can dream of a world. I have a dream. And There we go. Why light blue? Why? That is just not even, that's not even a good strategy anymore. I have no idea why people do that, but apparently some people do. It's just a good way to be caged, I'd say. Because look at this. Yeah, that didn't do you any good now, did it? You just got stuck on a box and were able to be hit and could not hit back, because that's how boxes work. The angle of which I can attack is going to be different because, well, that's just how geometry works, man. Yes, you're extremely hidden. No one saw you. No one could ever have spotted you. Oh, hi there. Yeah, no one could have ever have spotted him. He was extremely stealthy, except for the fact that he was spotted immediately. That was a bit of a flaw in his plan. Ah, it makes the diamonds look so weird. The diamonds are floating. The diamonds are floating! And that man fell off the map. Incredible. And his bed is about to be broken. No dreams for you. And now I get the final kill from this player. Thank you! I wanted more final kills. Perfect for what I want. I can't check who's in the game. I'm depressed. Alright. Yo, Midnight, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, man. I gotta get all the Bedwars wins, man. Always on the grind. We're getting closer. I tried to watch the stream earlier, but it was restricted. Oh, okay. So what happens is YouTube automatically has it on privated. That just happens. I'm pretty sure I set it to public. I should have. That's usually what I do after I check the stream, is I set it to public. Yeah, YouTube just automatically sets it to private. I don't know why. I don't know how to change that. Here we go. Yeah, I wish that wasn't a thing, though. It might be a setting, but I don't know where that setting is, man. I have no idea. No idea. Okay. Who are we up against? We're up against red, who has terracotta. We're up against light blue, who has wood. And does purple have straw? Maybe. They might have straw for their defense, but we have a combination, and that's the ultimate thing. We have the greatest fire hazard. And red's doing stuff. Alright, red, you're my target. Deal with it. Bam, bam, bam. Oh wait, purple's also doing stuff. Ah, this is awkward. You're just running out of the area as soon as you can. Why? You don't get enough diamonds that way. Oh wait, he wants to go for other sources as well. I don't know why you would put breaks in your own bridge, but good for you, I guess. Do not go after my bed, I swear to God, purple. I would be ever so slightly annoyed. Oh wait, you're playing on keyboard and mouse now. Nice. That is a way better control scheme than way better control scheme than mobile. Oh, wait, you're on your phone still. Okay, yeah. Interesting. Like a combination of things. And they're having the ultimate sky duel. You won the longest game. Did the red guy get away? I don't know. But we're breaking this guy's bed. You won a long game of Magic Gathering. Congratulations. I don't know how to play Magic the Gathering, but then again, I don't play card games because I am not that big of a nerd. Deal with it. Wait a second, is that red? It is! How? I'm so confused. What? What was that supposed to do? Oh! Oh my gosh! Deal with it, red! Not today! You connect it with USB so you can play on your phone. Yeah. Neat. Neat. That definitely would make it easier. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to, play pure. I got to remain a purist. I'm pretty sure that's a different thing, but I'm going to pretend it's not. I don't know, man. Phrasing being good from me? No, I'm not going to go good English. That was the worst phrasing ever. That wasn't even fully intentional. It was partially intentional. I had horrible grammar there, but it wasn't meant to be that bad. Whatever. This man's bed is broken. And so is his face. His very Rubik's Cube face. I played Bedwars earlier against a hacker who killed all of us in about 10 seconds. Oh gosh. Was their name by any chance Ban Me 007, 008, or anything like that? Just by chance. That happens occasionally where they just have that absurd name. No. You gotta be wary of the fly hackers, man. They'll get you. They'll get you. One place or something? Okay. Okay. Claims not to be not that big of a nerd, but knows how to Yes, you lose approximately 1 minute. I have to check again. I'm starting to lose the knowledge already. I need to go back to my test world where I test, how long, how much hunger you're going to lose by getting hit, because you don't directly lose hunger, but your regeneration causes you to lose hunger. So it's good to know when you're running away from someone. Very good to know. But Bedwars doesn't even have that. I need to do Minecraft Mafia against Lead, but he's never on. Yeah, I think it would be really fun. Yeah. To do that as a stream. Lead suggested it, like doing it as a stream, where people join and become Mafia goons. Not the goons, no! I'm really good at parkour! Yeah! I'm so bad. I immediately missed the jump. I'm so bad, man. No. Okay, we have to go after purple. That's good to know. Purple is on that side, but he was just over at red. And got that. Here we go. Let's just place a few more blocks. There we are. Oh wait, this was down more than I thought it was. High. Yeah, he's gonna do that, which is a bit of concern. I know exactly what to do here. Alright. We have that placed. Alright. Very concerning. Very concerning. Nope. Okay, he wants to do that. Okay. Purple's good. Purple is good. Alright? Purple is not bad. What am I gonna do? Walk into a trap? What am I gonna do? Walk into a trap? No. No, I didn't think so. Go, 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 go. Ha ha! Yes, Purple. Yes, I believe that this is going to work out very well now. What, you think you can just do that to me? You think so? Go, 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 go. No, he's gonna go that way. Go. Go, 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 go. Got him. Got him. Got him. Oh, we're so good. We're so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yeah. He knows the way of the hare. There are Minecraft martial arts, by the way, and I named them after animals because I'm just weird. I don't know why I named them after animals. They're also named after Jedi characters. Why? Because I can. That's why. That's not a valid reason. Well, it's absolutely a valid reason. It's a name. It's a good enough reason. I don't need a reason to name anything after anything. Well, that was a miss. And we're good. We're so good. We're so good. Oh my gosh. The stress. Oh my gosh. We're just too good. We're just too good at video games, man. Unstoppable. And unstoppable, unwashable scent. Detergent. What? I don't know why I'm referencing random ads. The brainwashing those ads have is working. That's all I know. Their brainwashing schemes are successful. And why am I seeing some statistics? I don't know. I don't know how he did that. But apparently I did. I just have too much skills, what it is. My skills are so great that they randomly trigger. That's the only explanation I have for that occurrence. Not that I accidentally held the screen or something. No, it's that I have too much skill. I can access vast pools of knowledge, including other people's statistics, without even having to try. Alright. Legos. So much stuff to fidget with. Lego horse. Lego helmet. Pen. That's not made of Lego. It's just, well, pencil. And there's also a pen with a stylus. Eraser. Book. I can just keep naming things, man. I'm so good at naming things. Unless it's coming up with names. In which case, if you're talking about naming things as in, coming up with creative names, no. That's never going to happen. I just think of acronyms, and congratulations, that's how I name things, or I use Greek. Not exactly the greatest way to name things. It's the most American! Proof that I am just the best American there ever was. I use acronyms, and I name stuff using Greek roots. There we go. I don't know why I said nam 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 nam, but I did. It's apparently a PvP technique now that I've done it. I fell off the map again. How am I so bad? Well, I know exactly how I'm bad. This is why you're supposed to practice. Does that mean I'm going to practice now? No. Practice is for nerds. I almost made a mistake. What are you doing? Ooh. Well, that was a close fight almost. I almost had to take damage. Fortunate. Yeah, I backed off. And what are you gonna do? I just beat someone with a diamond sword. You think you can beat me with no armor? I think he started backing away, and that's why he took so much more knockback than normal. I think it was because he was backing away. What is this? That actually worked. No! No! Bruh. Bruh. I didn't expect him to shift strategies, but he did shift strategies. That is indeed what he did. He took a change of plans and, applied them. Luckily, he's the kind of player who gets a diamond sword instead of sharpness, so we know he doesn't think about the future that much. Anyways, I'm just so good at roasting people, man. Oh, you got a diamond sword instead of sharpness? Oh, prepare for this horrible roast. No. Yeah, he's definitely changing his movement pattern, though. At least he thinks about that, but luckily we can counter. Because I also thought about the change. Ha-ha! Hee-ha, hoo-hoo, ha-ha, hee, ha-ha, hoo-hoo, ha. Deal with it. No, why do you fight better with a wooden sword? I have no idea why this man can fight better with a wooden sword than he can with a diamond one. Wow, he fights way better with the wooden sword. The stronger the weapon, the weaker he is. It's incredible. Yeah, I did not appropriately counter him. I don't know why I didn't even try to appropriately counter him. It would have been pretty simple, and I didn't do it for some reason. I just see a wooden sword and I'm like, alright, no need to counter here. Why would you even do that? That makes no sense. Okay, let's eliminate light blue. It should be pretty easy. Yeah. I know exactly what his strategy is, though, so that's nice. And what is he going to do here? What's the point of that? I don't know what the point of that one was, but you do you, man. You do you. I thought I heard wool. I might have. Okay, well, I know how to get there, and I also know how to get to you. The answer is waiting. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Oh, you got a golden apple. Oh, you got a golden apple. Sometimes it's just tough being the best man, but today it is easy. And you are off the map. Actually, you're not off the map. I'm just stabbing you to death, apparently. That works too, I suppose. Yes, just ignore me temporarily. This is a great idea. Okay. Well, fortunately, they're not as good at a wooden sword as the other guy was, so this is going to be fairly simple. Yep, I'm going to let you cross, don't worry. And nothing bad will ever occur here. That's not going to be a valid strategy. Victory! My kill-death ratio was garbage there. We got 10 kills and it was a bad kill-death ratio. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Is it more embarrassing or less embarrassing that one of those was falling off the map by myself? Probably more. Alright. Greece. Wonderful. A map I don't want. Let's skip it. Yeah, if it's a map I don't want, let's just skip it then. Alright. And solos. Here we go. I think we're getting pretty close to the 800 games away mark, which means I would have to play another 151 games to get to where I previously was. Yay. Oh boy. Oh boy, we just have to try a little bit harder. Just a tiny smidget bit harder, and we'll be good. I still don't know who I'm up against. Who am I up against? These players. We've gone up against one of them earlier on the stream, and we know he wasn't much of a challenge. He was on light blue, if I remember correctly. Well, I see red's active. And no one else. So, red it is. He's getting 10 diamonds. Alright, and that's 10. So, sharpness is the traditional choice in purchase. He's getting 15. That's 15. And is it possible he went to that generator? It's possible. I don't see anything on that generator, but it is possible he got 20 diamonds and I just simply hadn't noticed the other generator being claimed. If we see red wool there, we know he has gone to it, and that means he has 20 diamonds. If we see his iron armor, we know he had 20 diamonds. Ooh, that was a lag spike. I'm surprised it didn't send me off the map. I would have been, you know, a little bit bitter. Let's see. No red wool, so you got 10 diamonds. Well, you got 15 diamonds. This is awkward. Nope, not a fan. Ooh, okay. You know what? You can go that way. You can go that way. I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. We can just... Nope. Nope. Not today, sir. Not today. He actually could have gotten the kill there, but luckily he didn't. That would have been a little bit bad if he did. It would mean he would be able to do more stuff. I choked. Both in real life and in game, I choked. Yeah. And the other guy had left. Okay, good to know. I swallowed wrong. Here we are. Time to go after yellow. I'm not going to make another mistake for the rest of the stream. That's definitely possible. I am not known for making mistakes, obviously. Alright, how do I want to tackle this guy? Go. Wait, that did not work. It worked perfectly. You know what? I can just go over here. You can go over to me. And we're just good at video games. I made mistakes in that. I mean, I didn't make mistakes because I lived, obviously. I'm bad at aiming for some reason right now. I don't know why. And victory. No mistakes made. Perfection. Yeah. Alright, how close are we? Come on, say it's close. We have to get 9 more wins. Alright, I'm fine with that. And then I can say I'm 900 game... Not 900. Wait a second. 900? It's actually 900? Jeez, that's terrible. 900 games away? I thought it was 800. That's 900. That's terrible! That's terrible! Okay, that is not 800 wins away. That's 900 wins away is what we're approaching. That is substantially worse. It's a difference between 100 games, man. That's still a lot of time. Keep in mind, 100 games is basically 3 real-life days. That's a lot of games to play, man. That means we have... Oh my gosh, if that's... Actually, I can consider that to be that, which means 3... Oh no. 30... We're 30 real-life days away from the leaderboards right now. 30 real-life days. That's so much time. That would have reduced it by 3. 27 is way better than 30 days, man. Alright? 3 days. Every day matters, man. Every day matters. So that change is, I'd say, substantial. When you're looking at a bunch of days, something like that, it's like, oh, you're looking at the difference between, oh, it's just, 3 more days. It's like nothing. But I look at it as, a day is a long time alone, and having to have that 3 more times, the fewer the better. I care about those 4% efficiencies, man. I care about them. I care about those 4% more efficiencies. Ooh. Okay, we know what his strategy is. Tag him. Tag him as well. Got him. And victory against yellow. Then we have to deal with red. They're both good at that fighting style, so a little bit awkward. What are you gonna do? Do a Neo? Nope. It's not gonna matter. No. He's pretty good at those wide swings. I feel like that's a bit of a popular fighting style today. Not a fan of it being popular today, but it is popular today. That's something I do have to know. No. I do not care to do that fighting style. No. I have learned the way of the tortoise, man, and I am good at the way of the tortoise. That is my main fighting style. You know what? I'm just gonna let you fireball that. Wait, no. That's not allowed. What are you doing, light blue? What was that about? When did I go after you, light blue? You spit in my face randomly? You now decide to spit in my face. What did I do to you, No, you're off the map. You don't get to play video games. I am going to grab a regeneration helmet. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going overkill against this guy. No, we are not taking a risk even. Ah, you made a mistake, Light Blue. You broke my bed. This became personal. Alright, this has now become personal. You broke my bed. I'm gonna get a bunch of diamonds. I'm gonna get everything I need, alright? We are getting stacked now. You have made this personal. This is mano y mano. And... And here we are. Get the diamonds. Get the diamonds. What are you gonna do? You're gonna charge into me? That what we're gonna do? Nope. You thought you were gonna charge into me. You thought you could charge into me. But the answer is no, of course not. You cannot charge into me. You cannot do nothing against me, pal. There is no victory. There is no sunshine. Sunshine? There is only defeat in your eyes now. Nothing more. Alright, and let's get the pearl, of course. And let's get this tool. We can't get the pickaxe currently, which is unfortunate. But you know what we can get? More diamonds. And, of course, we can get his bed broken. Yep. Looks like my stuff, by the way. Yeah. Yeah! Yeah! You know what? In case he has this, let's grab that. No. What? You think you're gonna do something against me, pal? No. No. The answer is no. Of course not. What? You think I'm gonna stand near an edge? The answer is of course I will. It's just that I don't need to worry. Alright, that's terracotta, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, collect from your generator. Thank you for letting me collect from it. Whoa, get out of there. Whew. That was almost close. I could have been stuck in that thing. I wouldn't have enjoyed that. Nope. 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 You think you're gonna break my bed and get away with it? Is that what you think you're gonna do, buddy? The answer is never. No, no one gets get away with breaking my bed. I will get my revenge. Ha ha. I am an unstoppable force running into something that is very destructible. Mwahaha. We're not playing on Greece. It's just never happening. Never in a million years am I going to play on Greece. No. That layout of the map, man. It needs to be rethought. It makes the games take so long. How about a half-hour-long game? No, thank you. I would rather have the games last, like 3 minutes. I guess that one lasted 5 minutes and 51 seconds, but what about the previous one? 3 minutes 31. I am so slow. That's fine. Who are we up against? We're up against these legendary players. Alright. Can we win against these legendary players? I'm pretty sure they're leaderboard players. Do not check that. Nope, they are all leaderboard players. The Dylan seems like he might be good. He seems like he might be good. I don't know, though. He could be, like most Bedwars player that is a groundhog, afraid of their own shadow, and will jump off the map if they feel like it. Which is usually. Bedwars is a difficult game, is what I'm saying. I have to try so incredibly hard. Yeah. Alright. Bed defense. Here we go. And that was fast enough. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty fast. We have 20 gold. The lower the number, the faster we are. If we were 3 iron faster, that would have been really fast. That's a difference of 3 seconds, though. I don't know if that's going to make much of a substantial difference. What is yellow doing? I'm watching you. I see him. I see his plans. I see his schemes. You cannot hide them from me. I will figure out what you're doing. By directly going to your island, breaking your bed, and ignoring whatever plan you had. Yeah! And let's just go a straight line. I misplaced a block, but that's fine. Bam, 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 bam. And your bed is broken. You have a sharpness diamond sword. Why? Not today. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. And it's time to go after red. You're the only other player. There's no purple this time. Wee. This is awkward. This is a little bit awkward. I don't know why you made a box around your bed. You're supposed to defend the bed, not the area around it. I mean, if you defend the area around it, maybe it'll be defended, but that's something you do in Capture the Flag, not Bedwars. Oh. There might have been a little bit of miscommunication there. It's Greece again? Why is it always Greece? No. Grease is everywhere. No. Alright. Ugh. My nose hates me. Ugh. My nose. Ken Gamer. Well, it's not Ken, I know. Then he shall fall. Just gotta win all the bed wars. No one else is allowed to win today. Just me. Well, I mean, there's gonna be a bunch of other people winning. Just no one in my game except for me is allowed to win. Gotta stretch. And yawn. That's the perk about Overgrown, is you actually have time to stretch basically every time, because who's gonna rush on Overgrown? It's like 9 miles long. No one rushes on Overgrown, are you kidding? It's way too big for that. You're gonna be rushing and you're like, no, you gotta set up a whole campaign to rush someone, alright? You gotta set up your rations, gotta set up your supply lines and everything if you're gonna rush someone. There is too much infrastructure that has to go into place if you're gonna do that. Nah, you gotta plan ahead. That's why no one rushes on Overgrown, man. You just gotta go on this great expedition. You have to start an odyssey and everything. It's not happening. No one rushes. For good reason. Alright, now it's time that we go after people. Because we have everything we need. And I guess we're gonna go after red. Yeah, let's go after red. Red is... Which side is red on? I don't know. I wasn't paying enough attention. Oh, hey, there's red. And I don't need to block this thing off. It would actually be inhibiting my movement if I blocked this off. I can't see well from this angle, but that's fine. Break the bed. Alright, red. You're probably at yellow. That's my assumption, at least. And light blue is being a little bit of a threat, but not too much. Oh, you're going that way. You think that direction will save you? Well, guess what? I took a shortcut. If you go for the diamonds, I have more range on you. And you stalled. Issue with stalling is it makes it much easier to catch you. You have to do something like that, which can throw off your movement if you do something like that, but it's way better for seeing if there's a player behind you. You have to whip. That's a whip. It's where you turn your screen. Nope. You're not knocking me off. You think you can knock me off? Denied. No. No, you don't get to knock me. Wait a second, this is wool in the back of your defense. That makes it way easier. Thank you. Now I just have to figure out where you're going, or if you're going to do a fight. And apparently, you chose the latter. Why? You have a wooden sword, and I have an iron one, and I have chainmail armor. You know what? He donated a victory, and I'm proud of him. Having that level of sportsmanship, I respect. And more resources time. And of course, stretching a little bit. It's seems like I didn't have enough salt today. Ow, I accidentally cut my finger. I'll live. Alright, Light Blue already left the game, so that shows good signs. We don't have to deal with anyone. We can just relax. There's less players. I mean, that means less players for other people to target, so more likely that I get hit. So that's a 50% chance someone rushes me rather than a, 33% chance. And of course, someone rushing you only slightly lowers the chance of someone else rushing you. It's terrible. No. The double rush. You gotta hate when it happens. They look and go, oh hey, there's already a bridge complete. I might as well rush this guy. I might as well rush him. And then you have to, fight two people. When you have a wooden sword and chainmail armor and they have iron swords. It's brutal. And, well, one of the beds is broken. That's Red's bed, so I'm gonna go after purple for obvious reasons. Well, what do we have here? Why would you even let Red go around? I don't know. I really don't. Oh, hey there. And dead. And wait, where did he go? Where is he? I'm not aware of his position. I'm really not. Oh, he went back to his bed. Okay. Alright, well, this shouldn't be too much of a hassle then. We can just charge in, break the bed, and like I said, we can just charge in, break the bed. We're going to take a little bit of extra fall damage, but that's fine. I'm not sure why you put away your stuff. That was maybe not the brightest decision, seeing as there was only one other player. But I get a free win out of it, so I'm completely fine with this decision there. More wins for me. Yeah. I just gotta farm Bedwars wins. It's nice. My voice is just slowly dying because I don't have water. Just gonna introduce more gravel in how I talk. By the end, I'm gonna be like, alright, you know what? I'm not gonna talk for the next week. Because that's how I feel. And items. Alright, I saw Red doing stuff. Yeah, he's at middle. And he also got a kill, so that means Light Blue is doing stuff. Red's decent at PvP, because that was pretty fast. Right? I mean, it was a combo, but doesn't necessarily express skill. Alright. But he has become priority number 1. Unlike the tree in the backyard that's been struck by lightning. And it seems that he has had his bed broken. He was distracted, and Light Blue was able to get in and break his bed. We still had to go after Red because of obvious reasons. He's gotten tons of diamonds. That makes him a threat. A massive one. Alright. He's also decent at PvP, as he has expressed by, unpolitely putting a sword through someone's skull. So that is a way to express that he's good at sword fighting. Normally, you just have other ways to express that, but... Alright. No, my kill! No! No! How are you supposed to knock me off or something? I don't know. That was inefficient. Your wide swing was also a little bit flawed, seeing as you just came off of a bridge. There's not many places you could have gone. So... did make it easier to track. See, that's better. That's better. I mean, it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. It was pretty close, but it was not good enough. I was even able to say it early, because I knew who was going to get that last hit, man. I knew who was going to get that last hit. It was going to be me. So I'm in charge of this game, man. No! I am not in charge of this game, man. I'm bad. I beat myself. Team Bear thought they could survive in the void while escaping Team Bear. Man, I'm so good at PvP, I can even beat myself in a fight. I can beat myself in a fight. That's how good I am, man. I'm just incredible. Flawless myself. I flawlessed myself. Wow. Did you fireball your own bridge? That is a waste of wood. I'm going to be honest. That is a little bit of a waste of wood. Anyways. And yes, just walk into my sword one more time. Thank you. It's always polite of them to walk into my sword. Normally you have to charge forward, land a hit, but other times they look at you jump and they walk forward right into your blade. It makes it so much more convenient. So much less effort has to be expended in the battle, which means you can expend more energy later. It's just very nice. Very nice. Alright. Here we go. We just gotta get more items. And after this round, I'm gonna check our statistics. See if we're 900 wins away from the leaderboard. Come on, that's better than the 1,200. It's better than the 1,200. Way better than that. That means we've gotten 300 wins, man. 300 wins. That is a lot of games to play. I mean, that's 10 games. 10 games, that's 10 days of effort. So, you know, quite a lot. Quite a lot. Alright. Let's see. Where is the person coming from? Okay, so it's purple. Purple's the one who's made it diamonds. Purple's the one trying to steal resources from people, manipulate the economy. I see what you're doing, Purple. I see exactly what he's doing. I see right through you. I know exactly what he's doing. He wants to set up some sort of economy that benefits him specifically. He wants to set up all these ventures that only monetize him while stealing from everyone. Oh my god, he has iron armor. I am out of here. Later. Not my problem. That can be someone else's problem. It's not my problem. I don't recall it ever being my problem. I never requested it to be such. That is someone else's concern, not mine. He can have all the diamonds he wants. That is not my problem. Never was. Never would be. Nope. I do not have to deal with that. Let's get away from there so he doesn't see us as a threat. Let's just make sure we don't get perceived as a threat. I don't want to be one. Against someone with iron armor. It's a slight increase in armor compared to, chainmail, but we have regen. We can take him on because we can just tag him. That's what regen is for. Regeneration was added to the game for tagging specifically, man. I could have knocked him off there, but I didn't because I'm bad. No. Red, if you get in the way of this fight, you're going to mess things up, buddy. You're going to mess things up for me. You're not allowed to do that, Red. But we still win because, regen is the most broken upgrade in the game. Yes, it is a fair thing that should absolutely be allowed. I completely messed that one up, but that's fine. What I want to do is... I have an idea. Okay, I have a new plan. Alright, go over here. Whoa! Got him. Got him. Alright. Wait, we can get the pickaxe. That's a way better idea. That changed my plan a lot. That changed my plan a whole lot. Nope. Nope. I'm trying to break this. Thank you, sir, for letting me break your bed. It was a little bit impolite of you for having me wait, but in the end, you did let it happen. And victory against him. Oh my gosh. Your iron armor's not... I accidentally bought shares. Your iron armor's not enough to stop me. Alright, Red. It's you, me, and light blue. Alright. Soon it'll only be me. Ow, that combo's actually pretty decent. Yeah, he got a good combo on me. I made a slight amount of mistakes. My errors were barely enough to cause me to lose, but we're going to ignore my failures to, simply walk backwards, which would have helped quite a lot. The answer, by the way, sir, is absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. That's something you can do. You can go up there. Feel free to. I'm not sure why you would. No, your bed is gone. I have to somehow block off this wider area. This is going to be such a horrible task I have to do. Look how long it took me. It took me a few seconds. And I'm just too good. Oh, hey, I made it even. Nice. It looks like it's supported. It's pretty. And Lajblau, you're the last player here. And stabbed in the back. Deal with it. Oh wait, I have a pickaxe. That's right. I completely forgot. Nope. Your stuff is gone. Yes, let me just stab you repeatedly. Thank you. Thank you for letting me stab. Ah, wunderbar. Here we go. Now I have to check how many wins at. How many wins? Are we at the legendary mark? 3 wins away from the legendary mark. Okay, that's fine. Time to get 3 more wins. Oh, hey, 2222 is also a nice number. It's a nice number of wins to have. 2,222. That's just 10 away. We're not playing on Venice. Never. I was worried that I was going to have to glitch, and I was going to be so bitter. Hold on. Slash. Yeah, you can't undo a slash hub or whatever it is. You can't undo it. That's such a scam. What a scam. We can't undo it. Okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna get the rest of the wins that I can in this session. That's the goal. Bring ourselves to be even closer to the leaderboards. We're going to be 900 away very soon. Very soon we're going to be 900 away. And then in the next few days we're going to be 800 away. Then 700 away. Then 600 away. Then 500. 400. 300. 200. 150. 25. 10. 1. None. It'll be wonderful to be so close to leaderboards. Be on the leaderboards will be what is magnificent. And then we can look at our journey, see how long it took, the effort required. And then we can flex on everyone. Do you have a leaderboard ring? Didn't think so. Deal with it. We just gotta be the worst person ever. I'm gonna become the most incredibly bitter person. I'm gonna be like, you know what? You know who's on the leaderboard? Me! I've been on the Bedwars leaderboard. Are you there? Didn't think so. Get on my level. I'm just going to be banned for toxicity is what I'm saying here. Banned for toxicity. Like, oh, you know why you're no longer on the leaderboard, Smokey? Because you were too toxic. You flexed on too many people that you're on the leaderboard. That is unacceptable against our guidelines. Out of here. And I'm like, you know, that is completely reasonable. I am still going to flex on other people that I made it onto the leaderboard. So deal with it. And they're going to be like, you know what, that's completely fair and acceptable. Let's go to red. I mean, yellow is technically more of a threat. Technically, because they have more potential to deal damage, seeing as they're, you know, bridging. But I'm going to go after red first. I just feel like it's a better choice right now. Alright. Wait, what? What is this about? You know what? I made like 50,000 misses. Hold on. He punched him once! He gets the kill credit. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. He punches him and gets the kill credit. Meanwhile, I actually do the work. I do the work and he gets the kill credit. What is this person's connection? I don't know why I'm not turning my screen upwards. It probably has to do something with, you know, the fact that you cannot hit while turning your screen because it's physically impossible, but I could have turned my screen in the meantime, but I didn't for some reason. There we are. Dealt with Alright, Yellow, you're the last player. You were technically the highest threat, and I'm going after you last. This is probably foolish. Yeah, that was foolish of me. Seeing as he also kind of tags... He tags to an extent. He doesn't do a perfect tag. Right, he's not doing a complete tag. He's doing a partial tag, which is not nearly as good. Partial tags are significantly weaker than a full tag, man. Significantly. You gotta go for the full tag if you want a good result. Anyways, we're getting regeneration for me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're getting diamonds and stuff. You think that's acceptable? You did so much damage there. Oh my gosh, this nerd. Bro, I want to sprint. Your skeleton can't actually knock me off, by the way. I don't know if that was apparent. Okay, so, this changes what I have to do. Not a fan that it changes what I have to do, but it does in fact change what I have to do.
Where are you?
Nope. Okay. Nope. Alright. That problem is solved. Nope. 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 And I can go over here and start breaking. Just let me break it, man. Highly recommend. Oh, no, 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 no. You don't get to knock me off, sir. Not today. Not now. Not ever. Yeah, what are you gonna do about that? Nothing. Haha. There's nothing you can do to stop my power. And victory. Another win for me. Football. Good map. This is a good map. The one issue is if you're light blue. I'm light blue. Why? This is a scam. I feel like the most common color I get on football is light blue. You know what the issue with the light blue is? You know, normally all Bedwars players have an equal chance, but blue specifically on the football map does not. No. Instead, they get one less block. That's it. That's it. For their defense, they get one less block. That's the entire change. That's the only unique thing is on this map specifically, light blue gets one less block they can place on their defense. It's an incredible amount of change. It's not intentional, but it sometimes feels like it, because if I try to make my classic defense, you know what I'm going to have? I'm going to have one less wool block on it. One entire less wool block. Unacceptable. It's like 1.2 seconds. Wait, that's not even... I actually don't remember how long it takes to break wool. I don't remember how long it takes. I can probably just Google that later. What is the break time of wood, wool, and terracotta? I guess I can Google that, but that feels like too much of a nerd thing to do. Yes, I know the exact break times for all those blocks. I'm absolutely going to do that now. Absolutely. I am willing to do that now. I could have fallen off the map there, but I didn't. Hello, Yellow. Hello, you think you're gonna make a bridge? You're the player from the last round. You think you need to play video games, don't you? Health is tied up, but it did not matter. It did not matter. He wanted to keep going for the crits. I assume he plays on Java usually, because of his play style. I would assume so. Oh, he actually hit me in the back. What? Heh? The game froze! Are you kidding me? I'm hitting, and I'm like, alright, I know exactly what's gonna... No, I do not know what's gonna happen here. The damage has stopped rendering. I just looked at a replay of it. Cool. Yay. That's what I was looking forward to. Yeah. Alright.
What you think? You think you get to be the one who does that? Wrong. I get the free hit. Ow, you got a free hit on me. How dare he? I have the health disadvantage now. I now have a health, tie. What is the connection of the server right now? Alright, well, he's dead. That's all I know. Yeah, let's just temporarily get some... Temporarily, it's permanent. We're gonna get permanent regen. That's what we're gonna do, because I'm a bad person who doesn't want to risk fights for some reason. Even though it's completely acceptable to be risky in fights. I don't even care to be risky. We're not even taking chances. We're just getting the regen. I know that the server has a little bit of lag right now. You think we're going to take a chance when the server has ever so slight amounts of lag? When my ping is almost perfect, but not quite? You think I'm going to take the risk? And you're getting denied. You walked into a wall. That was death. That was a death sentence. Wee. Oh no, he's made well, not a barricade. He's made the opposite of a barricade. He's made another pathway. Well, guess what? And you're off the map. I can break both things. Ha ha ha. He left the game. I don't need to. I'm not going to bother breaking terracotta with my bare sword. It's not a hand, it's a sword. I'm not going to bother doing that if there's no reason. I could have fallen off the map there because I'm pretty sure it had a gap. Yeah, it did. I would never have lived that one down. Alright. It's time to encroach. That's a lot of terracotta. Why do you have so much? You know what? I can just go over here. What are you going to do about it? It seems nothing. He's just letting me break his bed. I don't even need the pickaxe, man. I'm just too stealthy. And he fell off the map. GG. Legendary gameplay. Would recommend. Oh, I'm just too good. He walks off the map as I'm breaking his bed. Tragic. I have no idea why he ignored me. I have no idea why. Yeah, that notification that says, approaching or whatever. Yeah, you can ignore that apparently. It's a placebo anyway. I'm pretty sure that's just a random GIF that's playing. It's just an ad. It's an advertisement. Ignore it. Enemy approaching? No. Nah. Stretching. Always stretching. 90% of what I do here is just stretching. The other 10% is reading chat. That's the other 10%. Here we go. And defense. Here we are. Is anyone going to do anything? I mean, it is football. It takes like 9 miles to run across this. It does make sense because, you have to be an athlete to play on this map, seeing as you're going to have such toned legs from the distances you must travel to get to one person. You have to put that on your schedule, man. You want to fight someone, put it on your schedule. Otherwise, you ain't getting nowhere. You're going to be like, all right, time to go for someone. You didn't put it on your schedule. Too bad. You're now off track. It's not happening. You gotta plan out stuff. Time your vacations, because if you're taking one during the... You'll miss it. Alright. Now we can go invade people, because we have all the items we need to invade 2 islands, because this is not even enough to invade everyone. Why is this map so big? It takes over a stack of wool to get everywhere. Ah, yes, this is a successful strategy. I knocked you out of it. Good job. Alright, I'm gonna go after purple anyways. Why not? Yellow's technically the larger threat, but... And... he has been defeated. I have to break terracotta. Why? Who hurt you? Nope. I have the position I want, and that is right in front of here. Okay. Okay. That is good to know. No! He actually managed to knock me off. Oh, what a scam. What a scam. Whatever. We have a bed. That's all that matters. I mean, we don't need a bed, but we're gonna use it anyways, because it helps me respawn, and it means if I make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. It's nice. It's security. So he fell off the map. We might as well eliminate red. I know purple's a pretty big threat right now, but... Whoa. Aww, I'm doing really bad. I'm doing so bad. At least no one's after my bed currently, so... That's nice. Yeah, I did really bad. You know, let's collect some diamonds. Let's collect some diamonds. We know purple's doing that. Or at least purple should be doing that, so... Let's do the same thing. And that way, if they come with strong stuff, we can survive. We're not taking too big risks right now. Seeing as we've made 2 failures, that means we have to pivot. Yes, strategy is definitely an important aspect of Bedwars. I mean, it is. If you don't have strategy, you're going to have to rely heavily on PvP skills, and that's not always very reliable. Yeah, the second you go up against someone who has lag, good luck. And... Perfect, we got diamonds. Let's just collect these. Yeah, 20 diamonds for us. We're greedy. So he got diamonds as well. That's good to know. He's going for corner ones. Not a fan. Alright. Now we have all the stuff we need. Probably, hopefully. I don't know. That was not what I wanted. I'm being scammed. I have a generator upgrade. Oh, thank you. I needed a generator upgrade. How delightful. Beautiful stuff right here. No, you're out of here. You're out of here, man. Yeah, it's exactly what I needed was a generator upgrade. Woohoo! Yeah! Yeah! I can't believe I accidentally got that. No. Oh well. I guess I'll have to deal with it. Nope. 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 And, well, you're off the map. That's nice. Let's get a hat. We can steal it from his stuff. Let me just fight you or something. What are you gonna do? You're just circling around. And that did not work. Well, that's awkward. You went splat. Rest in peace. Bedwars player. Oscar. Rest in peace. 2026. He lived a long and short life. Long for a Bedwars player. He lived a long life for a Bedwars player. Unfortunately, it was ended by me. I wish I had sharpness. That looks scary. That looks scary. Let's get sharpness. That looks scary. I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want to have to deal with that. That's a bit of pain. Well, we have regeneration already. What I just need is like 5 more diamonds or something. And then we can have more stuff, but I'm gonna, you know, partition these diamonds rather than spend them all at once. Well, rather than try to get more. That's what I meant to say. I don't want to have to go get diamonds, fall off the map, and then be at a deficit. That would be unfortunate. Alright. Next goal would be even more diamonds. Would be 20 diamonds is our next objective, because iron armor is good. He doesn't have sharpness. That's good to know. If he has a fireball, it doesn't really matter because, well, we went up pretty high. It's not enough to kill me. Nope. Yeah! I do not fall that easily. We're not playing on grease. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. You're not gonna catch me playing on grease. Not by choice. You're never gonna catch me playing on that map, man. Never gonna happen. It's not a possibility for me. No. Get that map out of here. Who are you up against? I don't know. I don't know.
Greece is just too difficult of a map for me. Its layout. No.
Are you kidding me? This person is evil. That is not a cool thing to do. Yeah, I feel like that should not be allowed as players who call the mode in the last 3 seconds. I feel like it should be disabled after like 10 or something. After like the last 20 seconds, it should be disabled or something. I don't know. I mean, that does change a lot of stuff. I know that, but like, I feel like it should be disabled after a certain point because that's just kind of nonsense. Just saying, man, it's kind of nonsensical to allow such. Alright. Well, then let's go after yellow. Yeah. We know he doesn't have a bed defense, so... I mean, he technically has one, but it's just not really a real bed defense. I'm gonna leave him be because, you know, there is the chance that players can to places really fast. Alright. Nope. Nope. You think you get to do stuff? Out of here. Out of here. Out of here. Did I not get the diamonds? I thought I got diamonds. I thought I had 10 diamonds. I don't. I was wrong. My assumption was inaccurate. Who? Nope. Out of here. Out of here. You don't gotta play video games. Out of here. Oh, is that terracotta I see? Well, unfortunately for you, this is faster generators mode. What? Why are you doing that? It doesn't even help you. He was doing the crazy man strafe, but didn't know how to crazy man strafe. You gotta be crazy to crazy man strafe. You don't got the proper amount of crazy man. You don't got the proper crazy to do the crazy man strafe. And victory. Victory. Yeah. Alright, how many wins did we get? How many wins? That's what's important. Why did it send me to another lobby? I don't know. That makes no sense. 2,216! Yeah! Alright, we just have to get 899 more wins. That's great to be tied. Alright.